Hello everybody, I'm Scotty. Welcome back to Scotties Clock World. Alright, we're ready to start putting the movement back together again now. Start putting the wheels in. One goes there. Put him. Now the escape wheel. Goes into there. Warning wheel goes there. Now before putting the next one on, I'll put this lever on. We'll tighten up the spring on it later on. Now I'll slip this wheel in underneath and it goes in there. I'll spin that round a little bit so that will drop into there. Right, now put the top plate on. We've got to get this wheel here down under that bit of wire there, so we're going to have to slide it in and then lift it up. As we want this lever here to drop in through there. Right, we're slowly getting some pivots into bushes here. Goes in under there, to there. That one goes over just a tiny little piece. This one comes back. Almost. I think I'll change over to this nifty little machine I've got. Very, very handy for working in tight spaces and getting pivots into bushes. Oop. The whole wheel's fallen out. Well, that helped immensely. Escape wheel's dropped out. We'll pop them back in again. And down under there. And then we'll move the pivot back down to there. That's got him. And now this one here, got to go across. I think that's got him. I'll tighten these couple of nuts down. Put one down here. Might as well go the whole hog, I suppose. Put one there. Right, now we can have a look and see what we've got in here. It's spinning all right. Make sure it's spinning the escape wheel. You can see that up at the top there. Now, that's the time side, of course, we were looking at there. Now we'll look at the strike side, which is over here. And everything seems to be moving all right, quite well. Right, I'll tighten those nuts down if I can find a well, others should be out here somewhere. Have a look and see what size we're after. Is that 6? Bit tight, but 6 it is apparently. Alright, there's the first part of it. Put together now. It works on the hammer, that's alright. Right, now we'll start to put in some of these levers. Actually, before we do that, we'll look for this spring here and we'll wind that around the side of the plate there. We'll check that later and see if that's strong enough, but it's out of the road for the moment. All right. First one to put on is the hammer. Which goes in there. Slide that in, get the pins on it to slide in. There we go. It's in the other side. Now we're going to have to get that spring which is down there and drop it over the plate and twist it round so that it holds. All right. Now the first cuckoo lever, bellows lift lever, goes in here. No, that'll have to go in. Right, I'll have to put that in before I put the hammer in, so we'll take the hammer out. And we'll start at the bottom. The high note we'll put in here. Goes there. Comes down to there. Now the low note goes in there. High and the low. Now the hammer, we've got the other ones in there, goes there. Alright, we'll tie that spring down. Now we'll put our bird perch on. Pick up a screw, put it into our screw holding screwdriver. Align the bird perch to there and start putting the first screw in. You don't screw it all the way down with these screw holding screwdrivers, you'll snap the end off them. We just want sufficient to hold it in there. Load another cheese head screw. Now this one slips over the bottom, whoop, there, and then got him, then get screwed in there. So put the screw in, start the screw, then finish it off with a normal screwdriver, normal blade head screwdriver. On there, and luckily I've caught my glove in it, so it worked out pretty well. Thank you. Now we'll tighten the top one. It's now tightened down. We have to put that in under there. Our spring, which is down there, bury it away down there. That's got him. Goes over the back plate. Bit hard to see in here, but anyway, over the back plate, down under there. We'll pull it out the other side, like so. And we want that to come back out through there. Got it. And then we'll take that back again. Up. Get a grip on it, we will. Right. See what we got. That's right. Okay. That can sit there for the moment. We're starting to get this to fit back together again, which is pretty good. Now I'll turn it over. Now we've got to put the crutch and the pallets in. So we'll see how much we have to loosen off. It's pushing over there. If I can get that in. So we'll have to loosen off the top plate a little bit to get that to fit in. All right, number 6. Wind that out. top one. Let's see if we can move that without having to undo the bottom ones. Probably not, but we'll have a look and see. No, not coming out far enough. There and there. Loosen the bottom ones. Just a little bit. We want to get that pivot into that bush, and that is not going to happen until we take that further out. Loosen those up. Getting there, but not quite. I have a feeling I'm going to have to take those nuts off entirely to have any chance at getting this in. There we go. Loosened up. It's in. Now go back and put in the other ones that have fallen out. Bit there. That guy down to there. That's got that. There, right. And this one up a tiny little bit. I reckon that might have just done it. Okay. Tie some nuts down again. And that'll hold the movement together while we have another look at it. One on there. And that one on there.